Kwani Areva Wangoi Jerry. On the first page, I asked for 3 complainants. You know, we've just been we did the environment in Naivasha.
Now, exactly 6 months to the general election here in Kenya, the opposition National Super Alliance, NASA, today met the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission and pushed for the hiring of an international firm to audit the voters' register.
The opposition also raised concerns that civil servants in regions perceived to be Jubilee strongholds were using state resources to mobilize voters for Jubilee. KTN's Patrick Amimo now reports.
The Kenyan opposition, meeting under the umbrella of the National Super Alliance, spent 2.5 hours in a closed-door session with the electoral body's top brass led by Chairperson Wafula Chebukati. The opposition shared concerns on the flaws in the voters' register and its integrity, double registration of voters, and use of fake national identity cards to register voters. The opposition presented to the commission a memorandum of the many identified flaws in the register which they want corrected before the August polls.
Those you have raised, the issue of those who registered as NYS, seeking jobs with NYS, the entire NYS register finding its way into the IEBC register. Those are issues of concern. At what point did this happen? Those are some of the issues which we have raised, and also the fact that civil servants are being used and empowered using state resources to facilitate registration of voters.
We have listened to what NASA has to say. We have discussed some of the issues. We are going back to our office to deal with the remainder of the issues which they have raised through our technical committees.
The opposition also claims persons without national identity cards have been registered as voters. The opposition team also unearthed cases where some conventional constituency names have been corrupted and used to register voters. The commission has assured the polls will be free and fair.
We have moved in. We are looking at all systems. And as you can see, since we went in office, we came out and said, look, there's a problem with the register. And we owned the problem, and we are dealing with the problem. Now, if there's another problem, I can assure you anything that interferes with the proper progress being made towards the elections, we shall deal with it.
There are going to be continuous consultations, not maybe at this level, but at the other technical levels, so that any misunderstanding, fears, and concerns can be addressed.
Provisional results of the third week of voter registration shows areas perceived to be Jubilee strongholds posting high numbers compared to code and NASA areas. The opposition claims the National Registration Bureau has delayed issuance of identity cards.
Sisi tumesema eneo zingine watu wajitokezi kwa wengi, manake hawana vitambulisho. Ukienda kama eneo za magharibi au eneo za Kenya ya Nyanza au Pwani, utakuta kama mstari ya watu ambao wanahitaji vitambulisho ni mrefu zaidi kuliko wale ambao wanajisajilisha. Sababu gani? Vijana hawana vitambulisho. So upande mwingine nyenye unasema kama alishabari, eneo zingine za Raila watu wajitokeza zaidi, lakini watu wangu wanajitokeza namna gani na hawana vitambulisho?
Hi. How are you? On Tuesday, President Uhuru Kenyatta met the commissioners at State House, Nairobi.